If you're ready to improve your business, get money, see where the holes is at, and be able to take your business to the next level, come to the workshop. See, most business owners think they have a sales problem. They think they need more leads, more marketing, more employees, software, more time, right? You've been working all these hours. But after working with business owners across multiple industries, different areas of business, products, services, house care, it doesn't matter. What I saw is that people don't have a sales problem. They have a clarity problem. And until clarity is created, growth becomes harder. You'll be working all day and you'll be like, man, I ain't getting nothing done. And when it's harder than it needs to be, it becomes frustrating. So let me still explain. If I sat down with you today and asked, what is the number one thing currently preventing your business from growing? Could you answer that with one word? Could you answer that with certainty? Not a guess, not a theory, not an opinion, not a fact. We want to know it by numbers. We want to know it by actual, hey, this is the data. I can see that I have a problem. This is where the bottleneck. Can you tell me where opportunities are being lost? Where revenue is leaking at? Which bottleneck is slowing your growth? What process is failing? Who owns what in your business? Does an employee have outcomes or just tasks? And then knowing what should you fix first. You see, I've seen that most business owners can't. And why? Because they don't even know their numbers. They don't even know what they're measuring. And it's not because they're bad business owners. Fam, we out here working, trying to make it happen. We just don't have visibility. And trying to run a business without visibility is like trying to drive blind. And see, the problem is most business owners, they operate on assumptions. Assumptions about performances, assumptions about employees, assumptions about customers, assumptions about growth. When you keep assuming and not going by numbers, then you're just guessing. And when you don't have real visibility, you start solving the wrong problems. Sales go down. You assume the marketing is broken. Employees make a mistake. You assume that you hired the wrong person. You have to really be understanding what your business is, what the problem is, and you have to get clarity. See, you don't want operations to become chaotic. You might assume you need better software, but assumptions rarely identify the real problem. The only identity problem you need is to make sure that you're identifying the symptoms and make sure you say, hey, not the symptoms, but what's the real cause?